From mod updates to brand new mods being released this week, it's been another very full-on time at Giants. I am going to go through all of those mods so that you don't have to let you know which are the best mods of the week, in my opinion. First up, we've got the greenhouse wood mod. This makes wood production a hell of a lot easier. All you got to do is set it down and then you give it some seeds, some water and some fertilizer, and you will get wood production out of it. This is a little cheaty, but if you don't have time to grow your own trees, to go and cut them all down, or if you just generally don't like logging, this is the perfect answer. It allows you to do certain things on some of the base maps, like complete your temple or complete the grain elevator, without having to go through all the hassle and, more importantly, all of the cost of logging and growing and seeding your own trees. I really like this. It's a great time-saving mod and something that is quick, simple, and easy to do. To call this a greenhouse is a little strange because it's not a house and it's not made of glass or tarp. It's just sort of an area. However, functionally, it's fantastic, and the way it looks actually works really well. Like, you've got this little plot full of trees that are just sort of coming from nowhere, all the little bits like the sawmill and stuff. I really like this. I think it's really great, and it provides you with 3 new recipes to make wood much quicker, much simpler, and much easier. When you go to your product change, you can see here that we have 3 different recipes for wood: liquid fertilizer, seeds, and solid fert. Seeds is the quickest, however it does produce the least. You just need water and seeds to go in. For 40 water and 1 seed, you get 5 wood and 2 wood chips. Liquid fertilizer, you get 40 water, 1 seeds, and 0.5 of liquid fertilizer to get 8 wood. So it gives you 3 wood extra and double the amount of wood chips. And it's the same for the solid fert as well. What we really need is a mod to allow us to produce both solid and liquid fertilizer, and then this production chain will be off the charts. It has a pretty high cycles per month as well, at 1,920, 1,440, and again 1,920. Holds 10,000 litres of everything except for water, which holds a rather impressive 400,000, and you can store up to 280,000 litres of wood and 20,000 litres of wood chips. If you don't want to go through the hassle of growing and logging, this is going to be the mod for you. It's going to save you time, effort, and money overall. Biogas has always been a top earner on farming simulator games. However, in FS25, you can now use the Biogas Plant 1MW to really capitalize on that possible earning. It allows you to place a rather large biogas plant for not a lot of money, whereas the base game biogas plants tend to cost quite a bit. For 150,000, you can place this behemoth of a biogas plant down to start earning money from your silage, slurry, and other such waste products. I really like this mod. Anything that gives you an access to such a good money earner very early on is going to be a win in my book. This absolute behemoth is the Biogas Plant 1MW. For comparison's sake, I've put the most expensive biogas plant next to it, which is the 500 kilowatt. So you are getting much more biogas for your money. The difference is startling. The 500 kilowatt, which comes with base game, will set you back £1.1 million. This thing only costs 150,000. The storage is more, the size is just gargantuan, and the value is unquestionable. This is possibly the best mod added to the game so far, just for the amount of money it's going to save you as well as make you. If we look at the two, the 1MW and the 500 kilowatts, we can see the stark difference this mod makes. The Biogas Plant 1MW holds 500,000 litres of everything and holds 4 million litres of digestite. For comparison's sake, the Biogas Plant 500 kilowatt, the one that comes with base game, only holds 50,000 litres of manure, 204,000 litres of silage, 50,000 litres of slurry, and 24,000 litres of sugar beet but it only holds 916,000 litres of digestite. Not only that, but the rate of consumption seems to be much higher as well. This one does 24 cycles per month, whereas the 1MW does a whopping 360. What I will say is the cost to run it is doubled, but the amount that you get and the amount that you make is just absolutely insane. The manure, it goes through 2,000 manure but makes 100 electric charge, 1,212 methane, 1,818 digestite, whereas the biogas plant 500k makes 1,000 manure into 606 electric charge, 42 methane, and 910 digestite. So it is quite a stark change in that you make more methane and more digestite, but a lot less electric charge. I think this mod is honestly the most game-changing so far, as it takes something that is already a massive moneymaker and turns it up to 11. Weight packs have been coming to FS25 in such a large number that you kind of get sick of them after a while. However, there are still some gems in the rough. The weight 2,500 kilos, 1,800 kilos, and 1,200 kilos pack gives you access to be able to brand them and colour them to match your tractors. I am all for the aesthetics, and a pack that gives you this much customization is always going to be a win in my book. The weight pack mod comes with 3 different types of weights: the 1,200, the 1,800, and the 2,500. This kind of goes without saying, considering that's what it's called. 1,200 will set you back 1,200, the 1,800 will set you back 1,800, and the 2,500 will set you back 2,500. Customization wise, you can do pretty much whatever you want. You can go with whatever sticker you want with whatever company. It seems to have them all, which is fantastic. You can choose the different designs. So you've got different types here. You've got guides and standard. And then you've got your design color, so you can match it to your favorite brand. I think something so simple is honestly brilliant, because I know personally for me, aesthetics are a huge, big importance, and being able to match your John Deere to your tractor with the matching weight is honestly just such a win. It is fantastic, to be honest. It looks really good, it's really simple, and it's cheap, and it allows you to work on the farm with the things you need. While Space Game does seem to be lacking with JCB, modders have not let the slack go to waste. Coming out with the JCB 714, we get another fantastic tipper in our ranks. This holds 9,000, 20,000 and 30,000 litres depending on your setup, has a fair amount of customization and colour options, and adds that glorious JCB logo to the game once again. The JCB 714 is a very welcome addition to your farm. It was a bit concerning when we saw just how little JCB equipment was actually added to the base game, but modders have certainly not let us down. And this 714 comes with an absolute shed ton of customization, from the capacity all the way up to 30,000 litres, your different wheel brands and your different wheel types. To your windows, you can change them from standard to tinted. I actually really like the tinted on this, especially since the tinted comes with the JCB logo much more prominent than the non-tinted. You can have beacon lights if you want. You can change the attachers so you can have a trailer hitch or none at all. And then you can change your main colour too, and your rim colour. I think this little mod is brilliant, and the cost of it only being 84,950 with all of these changes is honestly just breathtaking. I really like this mod. I think that this is a great addition to your farm, and this will be super useful if you are using it for stone collection on those bigger fields. The only drawback to this is it does only go 40 kilometers per hour. Who cares when it looks this good, right? The one thing I always look out for in a good mod is the ability to give players more things to do with their crops and materials. Woodchip production is no different. It allows you to take those wood chips and make new productions with it, meaning that it's not going to be so repetitive simply selling them all the time. It's not too expensive either at just £55,000, and gives you a total of 6 new productions that you are then able to use. The other thing that's quite nice about this is it looks like you can open the doors, therefore parking some of your tools away, giving you some extra storage as well. Your wood chip production factory is actually quite small, but it does offer some decent storage, and I love the fact that you can walk around and look inside of it. You have your production site here, you've got your drop-off point at the side, and then to the rear you can put in your water and collect any bits that you need extra as well. Your exit point here, which is where all of your production spawn, is kind of out the way, and again it does make it very neat and tidy. I really like this mod. I think the price is honestly fantastic for what you get, and I do like the fact it comes with lights as well. If we take a look at the production chains here, you can see there is a number of different things you can make with your wood chips, including wood chips themselves from wood. So you can make your different wood mulch of different colors. You can make fire logs, MDF boards, OSB boards, smoker pellets, and then, like I say, wood chips as well. These are going to give you a new source of revenue from your already done raw materials. Coupled with the wood greenhouse that I showed you earlier in this video, you really are going to be onto a massive win. You can hold quite a bit of materials as well. You can hold 2.5 million litres of all of your outgoing products. The ingoing does hold a fair amount as well. So it's 50,000 litres of diesel, 50,000 litres of water, 3.5 million litres of wood, and then again, just the same as the outgoing, 5 million litres of wood chips. I think this is fantastic because what you can do is you can put wood in to make the wood chips, and then the wood chips go in to make the other products. So you can do it all in one foul swoop. Prices of these things do seem to vary, with your redwood mulch, for example, going for around anywhere between £2,000 and £3,000 per 1,000 litres. So you can really make a lot of money from doing this. I think this mod is great, and anything that adds more productions is always going to be a win in my book. And again, £53,000 to place this down. It's not going to cost you a lot to get started, in conjunction with that greenhouse for wood I showed you earlier. So there you have it. That was this week's best mods of the week. Do let me know in those comments down below if there was any that you think I missed, and which your favourite of this week's showcase was. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next video. Ciao, ciao.